I'm Venom 2 Million, and within a week of the Amazing SpiderMan being out, well, it'll be a week come Tuesday, but I'm sure most of you have seen it, and am I the only one that gets this feeling that something was missing or was skimmed over in the Amazing SpiderMan? What's going on, guys? I'm Venom 2 Million, and Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man, it was some things missing. Also, there's some news. A lot of concept artists came out about the Amazing Spider-Man, and that's about all I want to talk about for news. Let's get on to the special stuff. Was something missing from the Amazing Spider-Man? Now, I've been thinking about this because I saw the movie twice. I saw it before it came out, then I saw it at its midnight launch. And while I was watching, I did notice one thing, which I will get into that in another video. But the other thing that I noticed was that we never found out what happened to his parents or anything about his parents. It's like his parents were actually just forgotten. I mentioned that in my review. It's like, it seems like Peter just forgets all about it. And then, remember pictures that came out of Earth and Khan and stuff? With the lizard in the sewer and stuff, and that was never in the movie. And then things from the trailers weren't in the movie. Well, I wasn't the only one thinking about this, okay? There was a website that I found, then I found if there was some videos on YouTube that were actually talking about it too. Now, the website that I found basically was talking about the Untold Story not being in the Amazing Spider-Man. And that's because they were advertising the movie as the Untold Story. When you watch the movie, it's not the Untold Story anymore. The parent subject seems like it's been cut out completely. I mean, Dr. Ratha, it seems like he had a pivotal role in the movie. And it seems like in the movie, he's just a secondary character that mentions Norman Osborn is dying, and then on the bridge disappears. We never see him again. In the trailer and in pictures on the web, it showed Dr. Ratha saying stuff, and then Dr. Ratha in the sewer, along with Spider-Man and Dr. Connors, the lizard, fighting in the sewer. That never happened, that fight. It was a picture with Dr. Connors swinging his tail as Spider-Man. There's the picture right there. That was never in the film. Now, why did they take this out of the film when they were advertising the film as the Untold Story? But they clearly took out these untold elements from the film. Why are they advertising the movie as the Untold Story when it's not there? Another thing, it seems like that Peter Parker, well, part of the Untold Story, it was Peter Parker did not get his powers from the bite. It seems that there was more to that because, you know, in the trailer, do you know what you really are? And did you tell the boy about his father? And, you know, the, if you are the true Peter, come and get it. And like, do you really think you were an accident or something, whatever he said. Like, all of this stuff makes me believe something else happened. Because remember, all of the people, or all of the trials that they tested the stuff on, they all died. Why is Peter still alive? This ties into the Man in the Shadows. Another reason why I believe that this is Norman Osborn is because in the Ultimate Comics, Norman Osborn saw Peter get bitten. And this would go back to the Stan Lee and Ditko thing. Norman Osborn always concealed his identity. He always walked around, you know, you didn't know who he was. The reader, you wouldn't know who that person was. But he always was watching Peter. And it wasn't an accident that Peter got bitten. He was watching Peter get bitten. Could this tie into the Amazing Spider-Man? Is this a part of the Untold Story? Why isn't the Untold Story in the movie? Why did they remove this? People say it's for the sequels, but I don't care. The tagline for the Amazing Spider-Man was the Untold Story. Why isn't it in the Amazing Spider-Man? Where did the Untold Story go? Is it just untold? That was very bad. That was not even funny. That wasn't funny. That was a terrible joke. That wasn't even funny. But let's get back to the point. Let's get back to the point. Why isn't the Untold Story in the Amazing Spider-Man? If Sony, or anybody from Sony, has watched this, us, the fans, we understand that you guys are setting up a trilogy, but you also have to realize that you guys promised us the Untold Story and you did not deliver. There were a lot of scenes that were cut from the final movie, and Mark Webb is lying to us, saying that nothing was cut and this is originally how it was, which even goes further into why I think this is Norman Osborn, because Rhys Ifans says it's not Norman Osborn, and it's already been shown that people lie in Hollywood now with the Zack Snyder lying about General Zod, and then Miranda Tate or whatever, no, that's the character, whatever her name is playing in Dark Knight Rises, saying that she's not Talia al Ghul, but she's playing Miranda Tate, and then other actresses in the movie that are in the movie are saying that they play Talia al Ghul's mother and Talia al Ghul as a little kid. I mean, it's showed now. I see that people are lying. Mark Webb is saying that this is originally how the movie was shot and there was nothing, this is how we were supposed to see it. No, there are scenes and pictures out right now that are proving what you say false. So why are you lying? Why were these scenes cut? For sequels? That's cool and all, but the tagline of The Amazing Spider-Man was, see how I use was because it's not there anymore? It was The Untold Story. And when I went to see The Amazing Spider-Man, that disappeared. Leave me a comment down below. What do you think about this? What do you think about directors and actors potentially lying? I say potentially because we don't really know whether or not Rhys Ifans is lying or telling the truth, but I'm going to point onto the lying aspect. And Mark Webb is clearly lying. And what do you think about The Untold Story with it being absent in The Amazing Spider-Man? Please leave me a comment in the section below so we can all have a conversation about this. And if Sony, if you are watching, please let us know, why were these scenes cut? If it's for a sequel, say it's for a sequel, but don't deny it when the stuff is clearly in our face. Don't deny it, because that's not cool. And you want to be cool to please the audience. That way you guys won't go bankrupt, which you're not now. You're clearly not. That way you guys won't go bankrupt. You'll retain the rights and you'll retain the interest of the viewers. You want to retain the interest and you want to please the audience and the dedicated fans. Should The Amazing Spider-Man have a re-release? Or should there be a director's cut on Blu-ray? I doubt that's gonna happen. But should there? Let's have a conversation in the comment section down there. What do you think about The Amazing Spider-Man being just cut up into no Untold Story? Just, they did this. They took the movie, they were like, just cut it up like it was some kind of freaking pizza. They're slicing it and dice. What do you guys think? I'm going to say, comment, rate, subscribe, hit the like button if you like the video, if you think I got good points, and if you agree with me, and if you don't agree with me, you still hit the like button. That way we can all conversate, because I love it. Alright guys, hit the subscribe button, the way you know more about Spider-Man, more about everything. The Spider-Man movie may have came out, but the news won't stop. It won't stop. I'm Venom saying, comment, rate, subscribe, guys. Venom time is gonna keep going. And peace, guys. Peace. Have a good one. Later.